The Yankees' 6 most attractive trade deadline chips on the MLB roster. The Athletic has live coverage of the 2026 MLB Trade Deadline. Chicago, early Saturday, the New York Yankees made their first trade of the deadline rush, sending reliever Camilo Doval to the Pittsburgh Pirates for a pair of prospects. Doval might not be the only big leaguer the Yankees jettison, especially after how clearly their need for offense was on display again in a 5-2 loss to the Chicago Cubs, in which they squandered a strong start by Max Fried, who allowed 1 run in 5 1-3 innings. Advertisement, this year's trade deadline has been different from others.
So why is everyone suddenly talking about GLP-1?
It's the hormone that helps control cravings, blood sugar, and appetite. Basically, it tells your brain you're full.
Most GLP-1 supplements out there are actually cinnamon or turmeric in a capsule,
Which don't actually support GLP-1.
Edavita GLP-1 is different. It's the first capsule with Akkermansia, a gut bacteria linked to GLP-1 release.
Plus berberine, green tea, grapeseed, hibiscus, and prebiotics to feed the good bacteria.
Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/7 to explore the details.
There are still so many teams trying to decide if they are buyers or sellers, or if they're trying to do a little bit of both to stay afloat in tight wildcard races. In the American League, 6 teams were still within 3-1-2 games of the final wildcard spot as of Saturday night. In the National League, that number was 4. The Yankees have plenty of prospects to trade, but Doval may have been only the first big league chip they flip. Here are their likely 6 most attractive MLB trade chips. Note, these are also their most realistic trade chips. They aren't trading Ben Rice, trust us on that one. Ryan Weathers, LHP Weathers, 26, has been a huge addition for the Yankees, helping to stabilize a rotation hurt by injuries to Fried and Carlos Rodon, and a late start to the season from Jarrett Cole. In 21 starts, he has a 3.99 ERA and a 4.7 record, and has thrown 115 innings, nearing his career high of 137-1-3 set in 2023 between the majors and the minors. He's been great at getting ground balls, 46.9%, and strikeouts, 26.1%, though his fastball has been beaten up, .615 slugging percentage. Anthony Volpe, SS. With the Yankees trade the 25-year-old Volpe, they would have to land a full-time starting shortstop or probably promote top prospect George Lombard Jr. Though asking a rookie to debut in the middle of a playoff push would be a lot. Don't forget, the Yankees reached the 2024 World Series with Volpe as their shortstop. He's been good defensively, +4 DRS, and not great on offense, .240 BA, 1 HR and 194 PA, and will be a free agent in 2029. Will Warren, RHP Warren, 27, started out hot, 3.22 ERA first 12 starts, and then cratered 5.48 ERA last 10 appearances. But maybe there's a team that thinks it can get more out of his 5-pitch mix and bulldog mentality. Warren has seen his sweeper whiff rate fall from 33% in 2025 to 21.4% this season. He won't be a free agent until 2031. Advertisement Spencer Jones, of Jones, a 25-year-old rookie, hasn't quelled his swing and miss concerns, 40.7%. But he's homered 3 times this week and has looked more comfortable the longer he's been in the majors this season. The solo shot he hit Saturday night was a prime example of what makes him so tantalizing. It came against a lefty, and he rocked it 370 feet and 106 mph the other way and into the wind. Jones is athletic and can play all 3 outfield positions. He might be making a strong case the Yankees should keep him as next year's center fielder with Trent Grisham heading into free agency this offseason. No problem for Spencer Jones. Pick Twitter.com/WRZ3EM8N3's New York Yankees. At Yankees, August 2, 2026, Jason Domings, of Domings, 23, has struggled to live up to the hype of his prospect days, and how could he when he was compared to Mike Trout? This season, though, he hasn't done himself many favors. The Yankees started giving him everyday starts June 13, and he went into Saturday with just a .661 ops over his past 41 games. This week, he slid past third base after a double and made a costly, ugly play in Saturday's loss, letting a ball dribble past him in right field, a continuation of the defensive issues he's shown for years. Still, Dominguez is a hard worker and well-liked, and his switch hitting carries plenty of potential. He won't be a free agent until 2031. Jazz Kishom Jr., to be with the Yankees trade Kishom. He's underperformed so much that even he said last week that his season has sucked. But he's still one of the Yankees' most talented players, especially with Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and Cody Bellinger sidelined with injuries. Kishom will be a free agent this offseason, which might make it easier for New York to part with him. To replace him, the Yankees would have to trade for a starting second baseman, Luis Ariz, or bring up Lombard. It seems highly unlikely the Yankees would deal Kishom, but it can't be ruled out.